All right. England, Nations League, big game. You sent over some really interesting stuff about it, all about how they bounced back from that Greece loss, needed that win against Finland.
Oh, yeah, they had to. Pressure was definitely on.
You're kidding. And they pulled it off, right? 3-1 against Finland.
3-1.
Grealish, Alexander-Arnold, Rice, all on the score sheet. Pretty sweet result, no?
It's strong performance for sure, and they needed that for, to get back in the running for promotion.
Okay, so for those of us who, need a little reminder, what is the deal with this Nations League thing? What makes this specific win so important?
Right, so the UEFA Nations League, it's kind of like a tiered system, right, for the European national teams.
Okay.
So England, they got relegated to League B last time.
Right.
So they're trying to get back up to League A, that top tier. That's where you got France, Spain, the big dogs.
Right, the heavy hitters.
Exactly.
So this is England's chance to climb back up there.
Exactly, yeah. And this win against Finland keeps those hopes alive.
Keeps them in it.
They're level with Greece now at the top of the table, which is, speaking of which, you sent over some analysis on the match itself. They dominated that second half. What'd you think of the performance overall?
I gotta say, I was pretty blown away by how much they stepped it up, but I did see that comment from Grealish about the goal they conceded.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about how great the team played in attack, but he seemed a little frustrated about conceding from that set piece. Is that a red flag for England?
It does bring up a potential weakness there. It's interesting because, they were exhilarating in attack, especially that second half. One of the things I saw in the analysis that you sent was, how they were able to create all that space, especially after halftime?
Yeah.
Carsley, the interim manager, made a really smart tactical change at the half.
What'd he do?
Switched to a back three.
Oh, okay.
So that meant Finland's defense had more to worry about.
Yeah.
So that opens up space for England's attackers, Grealish especially. You can actually see that tactical switch directly leading to Grealish's goal.
Wow. Okay, so it wasn't just that they played better, like there was a whole tactical masterclass going on.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's really interesting.
However, it doesn't completely erase the concerns about their defense.
Yeah, about the set-piece goal.
Exactly. And it wasn't just the goal itself. Finland had other chances. You remember, was it Fredrik Jensen?
Oh, yeah.
He could have scored there.
That was a near miss. It almost felt like England was hanging on a little bit, even with the scoreline,
Exactly, and that's what makes this upcoming match against Greece even more interesting, right? England needs to win, and they need to win for that automatic promotion.
So the pressure's really on now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Big time. Raises an interesting question, though. Can England bring that attacking flair, keep scoring goals, but tighten up at the back at the same time? That's Carsley's challenge right now.
Yeah, a lot to think about. Thanks for breaking all that down. It's really interesting to see how much strategy goes into even just one match. Like, this whole deep dive has kind of given me a new perspective on the game.
My pleasure. And here's something else to think about. If Carsley sticks with the back three, will that be enough to beat Greece? But also, can they keep a clean sheet? Or will he have to make even more changes?
Ooh.
That's the question.
That's going to do it for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
That's good.